guys, welcome back to another episode to the Moms. I'm your host, Amaris, and I have my co-host Kathy here.
Hi.
How is everyone doing today, y'all? It's Thursday.
It's almost the weekend.
Woo woo! I think by the time this episode comes out, wouldn't it be like Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Right? Are you doing
Yeah.
anything for Valentine's Day?
Probably not. Actually, Grayson has his 18-month pediatrician appointment, so that'll be fun. But I did get invited to a Galentine's Day
Oh,
dinner tomorrow.
okay.
So real quick, Ariel,
Yeah.
she recently moved to upstate New York,
Okay.
and she's going to be in town this weekend. One of her sisters that lives in Union County is having like this dinner, and it's just like girls. Kiana's going to be there with the twins.
Oh, nice.
So I got invited, Brie got invited, and we're going to go, and I'm really excited.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I know. Yeah, it's going to be nice, but it's funny that we're working on this topic today because mom guilt.
Oh,
as
my
you
gosh,
know.
yes.
So do you want to share a little bit about what we're discussing today?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that because
well,
because you sent it over and I was like, oh yeah. Oh, dealing motherhood challenges.
Yes.
Dealing with mom
guilt. We've all been there.
It sucks, but we're gonna speak from the heart.
We are
with this.
Why don't we start with kind of explaining like what is mom guilt, right? Like,
right.
Because it's a universal feeling.
Yeah.
It's that nagging feeling of feeling like you're not doing enough as a mom. And I feel like it's really important to acknowledge it, but also normalize it, because I feel like moms get a lot of shit all the time.
Oh gosh, they do.
And God forbid, we have feelings, right? It's like, oh, you're a mom, like you're lazy, or like, well, you shouldn't be feeling this way, or it's just so many things,
and it truly does suck. But we're here to normalize it for you guys. So I know some of the mom guilt that I have experienced is if I want to sleep if I want to sleep, simply sleep in or take a night off from like bedtime, it's like, well, you're not doing enough.
Yeah.
Or you need to like step up so that your husband doesn't have to stay up all night getting the things done. And it's like,
I hate that. I know.
Damn. Like, okay, well, what a way to make me feel like shit during postpartum. Thank you for that.
Yeah, but like, do you as a mom, like, do you feel that way? Like when you sleep in?
Yeah, I feel guilty because it's like I've been told in the past that I have to step up, and it's like, damn, but I'm like tired. Like my husband told me it's okay to sleep in. God forbid if we're tired and we want like a simple break. So I just feel like no matter what time I take for myself, it's there's this voice inside my head. It's like, you don't deserve it. Stop. Like, what are you doing? You're selfish. You're guilty. Like, get the hell up. Get something done, you know?
I actually felt that today because today I woke up really tired, and I think with Grayson being sick and all, like it's like catching up to me. Like I'm like, wow, like I'm really tired. Like I've been juggling all of everything. So today, when we came back from the little gym, we had lunch and everything. I was telling Blue, I'm like, I'm really tired. And he's like, go take a nap. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, it's okay. He's like, yeah, like I got it. Like, go take a nap. And I was just taken aback because, as moms, like, when do we ever get the opportunity to take a nap? Never. So I took an hour nap, but I wasn't in a deep sleep because literally I would check my phone. I would text Blue like, oh, is Grayson okay? Or I just kind of felt guilty. And why should we feel guilty as moms to take that break, take that rest in order to recharge? You know, it sucks. But let me tell you, I was so recharged after the nap. Like I felt really good. And Grayson took a nap after me. So it just worked out. I was able to like make dinner and everything. But yeah, I just feel like there's this like stigma with like whenever
Mom's just taking time for
yeah,
themselves. Yeah, it
yeah.
sucks. It
So
sucks.
I know. And same thing with the sleeping in. I feel guilty all the time. And I
Yeah.
do I am very grateful that my husband Blue does give me, I shouldn't even say that, like gives me the opportunity, or gives me, I
Right.
shouldn't even have to say that, because at the end of the
Right.
day, I'm the one who's mostly up during the night with my
Mm-hmm.
toddler, because Grayson doesn't sleep through the night.
Right.
And when he's up, it's most of the time it's me getting up with him. So why am I
Mm-hmm.
feeling guilty if every day I'm sleeping in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, just
Right.
getting that little bit of time to myself
Mm-hmm.
most days, and I still feel guilty about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's
feel
tough.
guilty when like Abraham's like, "Oh, I'll put the kids to sleep so you can do your own thing." And I'm like, "No, I'll go upstairs with you." And then I'll be like, "Why don't you go
Yeah.
downstairs now? Like one child is
Yeah.
sleeping, now you go downstairs, you go get work done, go to the gym." Like I'm always prioritizing him, like
Everyone
leaving this
else.
house.
You're
And
worried about
then
everyone else but yourself.
yeah, it's like
Making
when
sure that everyone is okay.
yeah, so
Yeah.
like last week I was, Abe's been sick. I've been sick. The kids have been like cooped up here. I was like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
They like deserve to get out this house. Like maybe
Yeah.
I should take grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting ready and all. And I took a moment. I was like, no, you're gonna stay home with the kids. I'm gonna go grocery shopping and I'm gonna go run into Gabe's, which is like
Yeah.
a Marshall's Ross. I'm
Oh,
gonna go run into Gabe's and kind of take time for myself because I deserve
you
this.
need
As
it.
much as they also too deserve to be out of this house,
Mm-hmm.
I need to refill my cup and I should not feel guilty about this till I'm going to go. And he was like, you shouldn't feel guilty. If that's what you
Yeah.
want to do, do it. And I was like, but
I
I
know.
do because mom guilt. And
Yeah. Mom
he's
guilt.
just
Yeah.
like,
I
just
know.
go have fun. He's like, you can do whatever it is that you want to do for yourself. You do a lot here, so just go. And I'm like, I'm going by.
I am glad that our husbands are on the same page. Like they're just
Yeah.
very, they understand that we need our cups refilled, because not a lot
Right.
of relationships are like that. I feel like
Right.
I'm in a lot of these Facebook groups, these mom groups,
Same.
and the stories that I
That you
read of,
read. It's like
it's
it's crazy.
yeah, these moms, like they get no help from their husbands,
Mm-hmm.
and they get shamed by their husbands, and
Right.
they're coming to us moms for support. Like, what do I do in this situation? I just can't even imagine.
I can't. I'm like, and there are times where I would like read those posts to like my husband and
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Yeah, Blue's like, what the hell?
he's like he's like that can't be real. I was like, no,
Yeah, it is. It
it's
is.
real. And he's like,
It
okay.
is. Yeah, there's husbands that like will call their wives lazy, or like, oh, like you're a stay-at-home mom, or you're the mom, so you have to do
You have
X,
to
Y,
do
and
it.
Z.
Yeah. Why isn't the house clean? I expect to come
Yeah.
home to like dinner, this and that. It's like,
That's another thing too. Like sometimes, like the house has been like a disaster lately, and I've been
yeah.
telling people like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like the house is a mess." He's like, "Okay," and I don't
Yes.
care. Or he'll be like, "It's fine. Like I'll take care of it," you know. And
Yeah.
I feel lucky, and I'm sure you too. You know.
Yeah, there have been days where I'm just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I really
Yeah,
wanted to get the kitchen done. I didn't want you to do it,
they think we're
but I just
crazy. Like,
also run down. He's like, it's
yeah,
fine. Like, I'm gonna do it every night
yeah, yeah,
anyways.
yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
when you do it for me, it's just you doing me a solid. Like
yeah, yeah,
that's it. He's like, it's fine.
yeah.
So it's just crazy.
I know. And you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm still sick.
I know.
I'm good
What
though.
is this, day 2 or day 3 of your antibiotics?
Day 3. So I think I have
Okay.
what, 3 days left. I feel like
Something.
way better. I can swallow and there's no
Good.
pain, and I'm like, this is great. But now Civilla's is sick. My daughter is sick now.
I know,
And
poor baby.
I've been honestly on the couch all day with her because she does not
Yeah.
want to be left alone. So I told
Oh,
Abram, I was
poor
like, can you get me
baby.
something for like lunch? And I'm gonna have to eat it
Yeah.
on the couch. And that's exactly what
Yeah.
I did. And then right after
Yeah.
I took another nap with her. So I've been like napping all
Good.
day.
Yeah, I love it. You need it. You know,
Yeah.
you got to be there for her during this time. So,
And I'm sure nighttime's going to be worse because she's not taking her Tylenol, but
these toddlers are not wanting to take their medicine. Oh,
yeah, and she's a tough cookie, so
have you tried suppositories?
She's not gonna have me do that.
Yeah, that's probably
right.
worse. That's probably worse.
She already kicks and screams and like punches.
Because I remember I haven't done it, but I had them because when we were at the hospital with Grayson, the nurses kept telling us, well, if he's not able to take the Tylenol or the Motrin orally, they have Tylenol suppositories. I'm brand new to this. I had no idea those were a thing. So I bought them, but I haven't, like, I was just like, there's no way.
Yeah. I was like, there's no way I can like
there's no way. Yeah.
All right. So
but yeah, I have this Valentine's Day dinner tomorrow, and even that, like, I feel guilty that I'm going because I'm taking time, like family time away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Joelle is here, and I just wish I was more excited about it.
Yeah.
And I am to a degree, but at the same time, like, man, like I'm not gonna spend as much time tomorrow with the kids with Blue. So,
well, I'll tell your brain this way: Blue gets to have time with his kids.
Yeah, that is true.
Like it's a boys' day for them. You know, so just alter your mind that way.
I know. You're right. You're right.
Because that's what I do. Like whenever I'm doing something for myself and I'm taking long, I'm like, this is time that I know my husband would want to have with his kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Question for you. So, you know, we try to take time for ourselves. Do you sometimes feel guilty that Abraham's not taking time for himself?
I make sure he takes time for himself.
Okay, because with me it's hard because like I will tell Blue like, hey, like do you like if you want to go hang out with your friends, if you want to go do this, like you can do it. And he's like, he's very attached to us, so he's like he doesn't want to, but then it makes me feel guilty because I'm doing these things and he's not.
Yeah.
But it's his choice, so.
Right. Yeah, no, I push Abraham, like, I'll say, like, oh, you haven't had dinner with, like, X, Y, and Z. You should, like, reach out. And then he'll tell me, he's like, oh, well, I've been thinking about it, but we've been so busy. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Text them, go have some fun. Or I'll say, are you going to the gym today? Did you want to do the jacuzzi and the spa afterwards? If you do, go now. Like, I got it.
That's
so
nice.
I make sure that he does because he does work very hard. He's staying up almost every night except for the weekends, doing the things that he needs to do for like work, for his business. So I'm always just pushing him, like, go take some time for yourself.
How do I do that with my husband? Because he just, I feel like he needs that time, but I don't know. Every time I bring it up to him, he's like, nah, I'm good.
Maybe it's just enough for him to see them like once a season.
I think so too.
You know?
One thing that he always tells me too is like, I've already done that so many times before we had Grayson. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've already experienced that. I've already like gone out. Yeah. I've already like almost like gotten that out of your system, like going out all the time and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah. I think he's in a season right now. Like, he just wants to spend time with his boys.
He's in his dad era.
He is. He really, really is.
And there's, and that's fine. Like, I have a friend who's in her mom era. I haven't seen her in months. I haven't seen Jackie in months because she's in her mom era. She's like, I want to spend time with my family. And I'm like, you go, girl.
We're going to see her next month though, right? She better come through.
She said that she will come to the consignment. But who knows, that might change because that's a whole month from now. We all might be getting sick.
Oh, I pray. I hope not.
I hope not. But I'm telling you right now, no matter what, that Friday when they open, I'm running. I don't care. I'm gonna run there.
You're gonna run there?
I'm gonna run there.
Run, don't walk.
I don't care what medication I have to take. I do not. Like,
I know we're not missing it. We're not missing
the consignment shop. Absolutely not. I remember last year in March when we were all supposed to go, and I was like, guys, I have to cancel. I have the stomach virus. You must believe I went that Friday before it hit me. It hit me, and I was doing everything fast. And I got home, and I was like, my stomach hurts so bad.
You strategically planned it.
I did.
Planned around it.
I did. And that Saturday when we were all supposed to go, I was running to the bathroom. I was like, oh my gosh. But
poor Amaris.
I know. There's always something.
With her GI issues.
My GI issues. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm just laughing at so Amaris is on this antibiotic, and I was on it too because I had strep right before. Mm-hmm. And one of the side effects is like upset stomach.
Yeah.
Diarrhea. I forgot to mention it, sir. So when she took it, she texts me like, "Girl, I got the run."
I was like, "What is going on?"
It's like, oh shit. And Blue's like, "What happened?" I was like, "I forgot to tell Amaris the side effects of the medication."
I was like,
oh my God.
I think it was like an hour later. I was like, wow, like my stomach hurts. And then I was like,
it's like in knots, right?
Yeah. So I was like, what is going on? And then I got the clench in my butthole, and I had to be TMI. But I had to
stop.
I did my business. And then 15 minutes later, I ran again. I think I was making Cirilla lunch. I was like, hey, man, I can't finish this. I gotta go. And I'm running to the bathroom.
Stop, because it's really like that. Oh my God.
I was like, what the H? And then I like read it and I was like, oh, may cause upset stomach. Take with crackers or with bread. I was like, I can't even eat crackers. One, I don't have crackers and my throat hurts. So then
girl, the last day got me.
Oh, really?
I think it was yesterday or the day before.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
Yo, no, I'm fine now because I'm eating like carbs. I'm having like a small meal before I take this. But then it also said you're not supposed to take magnesium something.
Yes, so I haven't been able to take those. Don't tell me you took it.
No, well, the first day I did. No, the first day I did. I was like, I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna go back on my vitamins.
That sent you to the bathroom even more.
Yes. That's why I'm running.
This is your sign to read the side effects
for
on
real.
Any medication you take.
Read the instructions too, because if I would have seen that, I would have been like, all right, I'm not gonna take my fish oils, my multivitamin, my magnesium. But no, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna be so productive. Woohoo!
I know. There was one day that I was like, oh my God, I should take an Alka-Seltzer because my stomach was hurting. But then I remembered you can't take antacids or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
So I was like, I guess I gotta just, go through.
Yeah. And then not for nothing, I'm running to the bathroom and Abraham's being interrupted with work and I have mom guilt. So I'm just like, I feel so bad.
Not Amaris mom guilt while she has the runs.
I'm like running to the bathroom and I'm like, she needs to wash her hands. I can't help her because I gotta go. And he's like stopping his work to like go take care of the duties. So I felt bad.
That is another thing too. I actually want to bring that up because I put it in my notes. Where am I? I've caught myself so many times telling Blue, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Hey, can I use the bathroom? Hey, can I go take a shower? Stop saying, can I?
Yeah, just say I'm gonna go take a shower.
I'm gonna go do X, Y, and Z. Because there's not even self-care. It's like that's a necessity.
Yeah.
Self-hygiene. Yeah, that's not a luxury. That's not a self-care. Like, no, like you gotta go do what you gotta do.
Yeah, go brush your teeth in the morning, Isn't
that crazy though?
It is. And Abraham, I think I still do this. And Abraham's just like, you can just go. Like, you can just say, hey, I'm taking a shower. I'm going to go. I was like, yeah, but I feel like I need to ask you because, like, it's my responsibility to take care of the kids. And he's like, I'm their dad, right?
Yes.
He's like looking at me like I'm all crazy. He's like, I'm their dad.
Yeah. Like, I know. Literally, last night, I was like, hey, babe, can I please take a shower tonight? He's like, what? Like, go. Like, why are you asking me?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you said, it's like, the mom guilt just never, and we know that you moms also deal with it too. Yeah, you feel that way.
And it's normal.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's definitely okay to feel that way.
You're
not alone.
There's nothing wrong with you. Mm-hmm. Just work on it just a bit. I know like last week when I had that like I don't know what you call it, the thought, like, why am I taking these kids out when I'm so burnt out? Take yourself
Yeah.
out. Take yourself out on a
It's gonna make you
day
feel better.
to feel better. And then what ended up happening that night, I felt good about myself because I got time away from the house, the kids, the
Yeah.
husband, the responsibilities, the expectations. Later on that night, we took them out for ice cream, and we were out
There you
at the
go.
ice cream parlor for 30 minutes eating ice cream, enjoying the time. So it's like, it's all about balance. Everything in life is all about balance.
It is. And also, it's wintertime right now, and I know the mom guilt is real as far as like feeling that pressure of doing things every day with your child.
Right.
It's hard. It's not realistic.
Yeah.
It's not realistic, especially with a toddler, especially in this economy, to be doing something every single day. It's okay if you're home.
Right.
Like, it's okay. You can find free events. There's so many things that you can do at home. Like, I know you've been baking with Cirilla.
Yeah.
There's crafts that you can do. Let go of that mom guilt, because let me tell you, this whole time that we've been stuck at home, because Grace has been sick, because I've been sick, I've been feeling so guilty, because I'm like, well, I feel like I'm not doing enough with him. Like, I should be going out more with him, and it really sucks. It makes you feel like, like you're not doing enough as a mom.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up, because I felt the same way. Like, the past 2, maybe 3 weeks, I'm like, I'm not doing enough with Cirilla. Like, I feel so bad.
I remember you were feeling that.
Like, I'm trying, and that's where the whole baking came. But like, there are days she's like, no, I don't want to bake and I don't want to cook. So I'm like, okay, well, she doesn't want to be dropped off at the daycare while I go exercise. Like, what am I supposed to do? So I try to enroll her into these like mommy and me classes at the gym. And the other day she told me to cancel.
No, she didn't.
I said, oh, Cirilla, we're going to do music class. You and me together at the gym. She said, no. And I was like, do you want to do music class with mommy? No. Do you want to do music class by yourself? Yeah. So should mommy cancel the music class? Yeah, cancel.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if she knows what she's saying.
Yeah, probably not.
She did not want to do a music class with me. That I know for sure. So I'm like, okay, well, I canceled it and we stayed home that day. But I was like,
toddlers, they're so unpredictable.
They are. But I still feel bad, because it's like, okay, well, we're home, we're playing, pretend play. I know. But like, I still feel bad. So I did come up with the idea of going to the library, bringing some educational stuff, and maybe do like a little homeschool session with her.
Good. We actually just started our little library journey as of yesterday. And I felt guilty because we weren't doing anything. So I think Blue went online and he was looking up like story times in the area. Found a library that does it every Thursday.
Oh, nice.
And it's like a music / story time. Okay. So I took him yesterday thinking, and I kept telling him, I was like, Grayson, we're going to go in the car. Mommy drive. You're going to be in the car seat. He was like, Mama, me, car? I'm like, yes, we're going to go to the library, read books. So he was I thought he was getting excited. But then we get there and he's just losing his shit.
Oh, no.
He had a terrible time. But I think it's because he's been cooped up at home for so long. He was like very shy, like very scared of everyone. But it's okay. At first, I was like, I have to go. And I was texting Bill. I was like, I'm going to have to go. And he's like, no, stay. Like, he's going to get used to it. So I'm going to keep going every single Thursday until he gets used to it. And it's a free event.
It's free, yeah.
It's free. I had so much fun.
Oh, good.
Like,
good.
The librarian was so sweet. She was singing songs. She pulled out instruments.
Oh,
like,
nice.
I was like, wow, this is free. Like, this is legit, So we're going to do that every Thursday. And then we do have the little gym Fridays as of right now.
Okay.
So, that's 2 activities in the week. And that's fine. I know for some people that may not seem like a lot. I know a lot of moms feel like you need to be doing something every single day, but no, you don't have to. You can do things at home.
Yeah. There's a lot of like DIY stuff you can do. Pinterest has a lot of stuff. Yeah. There's also like free websites, like I think it's called Teachers Pay Teachers. and you can print out a bunch of like free stuff. It's like educational stuff.
Yeah.
It's great. I use it all the time. Or
also Canva.
Oh my gosh.
Canva.
Yes. All the cute stuff Canva has for free. I have to print out and this is also mom guilt. I have to print out a bunch of stuff that I like created for the kids to get their whole like pre-writing skills. I have a laminating machine. I have the sheets.
I gotta buy that one of those.
Haven't done anything because I've been so busy. It's not.
Yeah, we gotta dedicate a whole day for that.
I do. So I feel so guilty because it's like I should be working on these writing skills with both my kids. It's so important to do that, and I just can't find the time to get it done. And I feel shitty about it. Like I really, really do, and I cannot. You shouldn't. I shouldn't. But
yeah, I know. I get it.
It's so hard because like he is like in preschool. Yeah. And like thank goodness he's in preschool because they teach him there. But then I don't want my daughter to go into preschool and like she's behind because all we're doing is baking, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so but I just hate myself for it. I'm gonna get it done at some point, but like
try to take baby steps with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't have to dedicate, you don't have to start off with dedicating like a whole hour to it. Like start off slow. That's start true. Like 5-10 minutes a day here and there, and then until you like establish a little routine.
Yeah, that's true. Just print out everything little by little, laminate everything little by little.
Yeah. You'll get there, girl.
I know. I don't know if you're like this or if other moms are like this, but like when I have an idea, it's like I need to do start to finish in the same day.
Yes.
And like I feel like I sabotage myself because then nothing gets done. And I'm just like, whoa.
And then you're complaining about it.
And then I'm complaining about it. Yeah. And I feel guilty about it. And it's just this cycle. Spiral. Like, girl, get it together. Chill out.
I know.
You can do things little by little.
Yeah. It's definitely okay.
Yeah.
One more thing I wanted to bring up, and it's like kind of off topic, but not really. Screen time.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's okay. Screen time is okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. We love screen time in this house.
Yeah, same.
Say what you say. If you're against it, whatever. But it's okay to have the TV on time to time. I used to feel guilty about it in the beginning. I'm like I was very anti cartoons and stuff like that. Now I'm like exposing Grayson like to he really likes the Winnie the Poohs and sometimes stuff like that. Or Blue's Clues. I've tried the Bluey, but he doesn't like
he doesn't understand
it yet. But I was feeling guilty about it, but then like, dude, this kid is like counting sometimes. Yeah. Like he's talking and we have a lot to do with that, Blue and I, but he's also learning things from like Miss Rachel and you know, all these other shows, and it's okay. Sometimes you need 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So that you can do something in the kitchen if your husband's not around or your spouse, partner, whatever, to help you out. And like, that's okay. Don't feel guilty about it. I used to feel guilty about it. I'm not feeling guilty about it anymore. I don't know if you feel that way too.
I used to feel guilty about it until I realized that my kids were building language with watching screen time. Exactly. Like my son is autistic and he scripts a lot, but with scripting, it builds his language. So for instance, A Bug's Life, we watch A Bug's Life every single day, maybe multiple times a day.
Yeah, that's okay.
And he says things like, wait, guys, wait for me, because it's, you know, the main person trying to like get back to in the anthill, and he's running around saying that over and over and over. So when we need to use it, we're like, hey, Thane, wait for me. So now he's saying it in the house functionally. So it's like, I mean, I do more than 30 minutes a day. It's probably on like all day.
But sometimes we'll have it like as background.
Yeah, sometimes
because sometimes I can't have the house in silence, so I need to have something on the TV in the background.
Right. So it just builds language with my kids, and I'm not gonna have anyone shame me for it.
No, please don't. Yeah, please don't. No. We live in a modern day world. Like what? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like.
And if the TV isn't on, we reintroduced their tablets, which at first I was like, I don't know, this might be a bad idea. They were off it for like a couple of like months. Yeah. And I'm like, we're purchasing learning games for them.
Right. Yeah.
Dane loves it. He's on Khan Academy, learning about bugs and, doing counting. He's like using his finger to like write stuff. So I'm just like, you know what?
That's cool.
I'm just not gonna.
Don't stress it.
I'm not going to stress it. So they get their tablets now after dinner, a good solid hour. We get bedtime ready. My kids are happy. I'm not gonna have mom guilt for putting tablets in their face so I can get my kitchen clean so that my husband doesn't have to stay up and do it. So that my husband can go out to the gym and exercise and work on his health. Because at the end of the day, I don't want this man to have a heart attack or high cholesterol. Like I need him to still work if I want to be a stay-at-home mom.
Exactly. We got to keep them working. We got to keep them alive,
So it's like, shoot.
I know. I had to get off these like accounts that I would like come across off on TikToks, like spend a day with me, screen free, or everything I did with my toddler without a TV. This is to show that you don't need a TV. It's like, shut the fuck up.
I know. I just unfollow people that I'm just like, we don't vibe.
Because it's like the way I understand if you're
it's okay.
It's like the way
it's okay if you want to be like that, but don't come across like you're better than
exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. And like if you feel like some content, it's like they're kind of pushing, like they're kind of making other moms that actually use screen time
like
feel bad.
Yeah, we're garbage, we're trash. It's like
I hate
that's not the case. Your life and my life are completely different. And it took me a long time to realize that my life
took me a long time
is different from your life, from like anyone else's life, for the simple fact that like I do have a supporting husband, I do have a child on the spectrum, I do have a toddler who is sassy as shit. Like my daughter, she is sassy.
We love her.
Yeah, I do. I love her. I love the sass. So like my life is different. We have no help, and when we do have help, it's not much of a help. So it's like,
exactly,
if I gotta use the screen time to babysit my kids, by all means.
That's fine, dude. I feel like it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others or like aspiring to like an unrealistic standard, I guess you can say, Any like final thoughts?
I'm looking at the list because
I'm loving this conversation, though.
Because it's real, duh. I know ChatGPT created like a list for us to talk about mom guilt. So there is acknowledging and normalizing mom guilt, which I think we've done. Balancing work and motherhood. I mean, we don't work.
We don't work, but I feel like we are doing things as far as like passions.
Yeah.
Like we're doing the podcast. We're doing TikTok. I'm working on this sourdough stuff. We cook. Like all of those things are work. But yeah, 100%. I do feel guilty like when I'm like editing something or like spending so much time doing something. Because I feel like, okay, I'm working on this, but it's like there's no I'm not getting income in return. Like it's not like really benefiting my family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel the same way when I'm like liking all these girls' TikToks and like commenting them and like engaging.
It takes a lot of time.
And
let's see what else.
Self-care and prioritizing mental health.
Which we've kind of already
discussed. Self-care is very important. Setting realistic expectations. Encourage realistic.
Setting realistic expectations. I'm thinking maybe keeping open communication with your household, like, or you know what I mean, of what you. I don't know.
Or is it like we see all these moms do great, amazing things. We have this girl. We're like, I want to do that. That's going to be me. I'm gonna cook meals every single day. We're not gonna order out. We're gonna have so much fun. Crafts every day. If that's not you, if that's not your vibe, don't set that expectation.
Right.
On yourself. Like think about the holidays. Oh, how much are we spending on like our kids? Who cares? If you can't afford $1,000 gifts for all of your kids, that's okay. That's fine. That doesn't make you less of a mom. That shouldn't give you mom guilt. You do the best that you can, and your kids are going to see that. At least you tried. At least you were there.
That's a tough one because hell yeah. Like sometimes I'm guilty of like, for example, like Easter's coming up, Valentine's Day, and I see all these
Making
moms doing all
baskets.
the I didn't grow up on that stuff, so
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do. I feel pressured, like, but then also guilty if I don't do something. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't
I
know. It's
get
such
that
a
because I grew up, my dad always, for every Valentine's, he always got my mom, my sister, and I something. So my mom would get flowers and chocolate covered strawberries because those are her favorite. My sister and I will get from my parents, we'll get a stuffed animal and like a small heart thing.
I do love that.
You
I
know?
love that idea. I am gonna do the basket. I already literally over a month ago, back in this no January, like beginning of January. I actually went to Dollar Tree.
Okay.
There's a bunch of shit. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff, and I'm just gonna I have it in the closet. I'm gonna put together a little basket. But even that, like, you
don't
don't
have to do that
like
stuff. You can make them a nice, good meal. Bake something.
that. Yeah, that or like me, you can just go to Dollar Tree and just they don't
They
care
don't
how
care.
much things cost. So just get a couple things, put in a basket, and call it a day. And that's it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Last year I had mom guilt because I was like, I'm not doing anything for them. So I like quickly went out to Burlington and made them like a quick basket. They didn't care. You know, they did not care. I don't do they still play with the toys that I got them? Oh yeah, they're grateful, but like they couldn't correlate it's Valentine's Day or any of that stuff. I think what I am gonna do this year for Valentine's Day for like everyone is cook them a nice good pasta meal. Maybe that's
you can make it fancy.
Yeah, make a nice
like,
fancy dinner with some
make a little
bread.
menu.
Yeah, just cook because that's what I like to do.
Cute.
And honestly, it's not gonna cost me an arm and a leg to make dinner because like I have to do that regardless.
That is so cute. You should have Cirilla help you put her little apron on. Make print out a little menu, laminate it, and give it to her.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I'm stealing my own idea.
So like even that, like it's the small things that you can do that your kids are going to remember. Make tradition. If you want to make heart-shaped sugar cookies, do that. Who cares what all these other moms are doing? You know?
If you want to make store-bought cookies versus homemade, go for it,
girl. Ugh. If you want to print something out and all they're doing is coloring Valentine's Day stuff, go for it, girl. Don't compare yourself to other moms and don't put all these expectations on yourself when they're just not realistic with your lifestyle and your parenting, you know?
That's true too. I like that you brought up like the whole lifestyle because like for example, like Blue and I, we're very like chill, laid back parents. Like we're not very extravagant. Even when it comes down to like birthdays and things like that, like we're just not those people. I feel like we're more about like experiences and quality over quantity. You know what I mean? Like I know, like for example, Grayson's birthday's coming up, and I'm like low key stressing it because I'm again the mom guilt. I'm feeling like, well, last year I didn't do anything big, so like this year I gotta go all out, and it's like, girl, it's okay.
It's okay.
Like he's not gonna remember. No, it's fine. We also don't want to spend like a shit ton of money on like. You know what I mean? It's like
that's how we are too. Like one thing that I do is I decorate the dining room.
I do like that idea. That is something that I want to start doing like for every birthday. Maybe like a few holidays. I think that's really cute.
I decorate the dining room to their favorite character. I'm still debating what I'm gonna do for Cirilla because her birthday comes first. I make the cake. I'm either gonna get her McDonald's or I'll make chicken nuggets at home.
But see, even something like that is like so simple, but it's
they
like
love it.
It's such a and it's such a nice tradition. I feel like we're like really similar in that sense too. You know,
I don't think I'll do a birthday party for this year. I'm still debating if I'm doing a birthday party for Thane. I have to think about it. It's one of those things where I just don't care to do. I'd rather just be like,
and that's okay.
I'd rather just be like, hey, Kathy, let's meet up at Sesame Street on this day to celebrate Thane's birthday.
Or like a farm or something like that.
Yeah, like let's just meet up here. I'll bring cupcakes. Let's just do that.
Yeah. Actually that reminds me. Are you gonna do something for Easter? Are you gonna do like something in your house?
So I would love to do something in my house. I just have to figure out how I can get my nieces and nephews to come down here, and I could do things in the
Because if you
backyard.
do, let me know. Obviously, we'll
Yeah,
go.
because I did
like an Easter egg
yeah,
hunt.
we did one last year at my family's house, and the backyard is like so small, so tiny. And everyone was like, "Yo, next year we gotta do it at your house." I'm like, "I'm down. You just gotta figure out how to come down to my house."
The logistics,
The
yeah.
logistics. But yeah, I will let you know. I have to message my cousin Kelly to see how she'll be.
That'd be really nice. And it'd be really, I haven't seen your family in
forever,
years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it'd be nice to see them.
Yeah. So I will keep you up to date with that.
Cool.
Mom guilt.
What a good episode.
Asking for help. Asking for help.
Help from who though? Asking who? Because that's tough.
That is tough. Because if you don't have a village, who are you asking help for? Yeah. So that is tougher if you don't have any friends or any friends close by. It's tough.
Or if you're like Amaris and I, like we have like our prides are very large and we don't like to ask people for help that are not our husbands.
For me, it's not even about pride. It's about like you criticize the shit out of me so much that why would I want to ask you for help? You know what I mean?
I gotcha.
So it's not about pride. It's about you made me feel like shit, made me feel like I wasn't doing enough. So I'm not really gonna ask for help. That's what it comes down. That's what it really comes down to. You know?
Gotcha. See, I think for me it's like a pride thing, or like not even pride. Maybe I don't know what the right term is, because I have a few friends that are like, "Hey, listen, like if you ever want to go out, like go out at night or like whatever, like we'll take care of Grayson." And I'm just like, and I'm like, yeah. But in my mind, I'm like, probably not gonna ask.
Yeah. I'm also very big on like, I'm very cautious who I trust my child with too.
Exactly. And it's nothing against my friends. It's just I'm just
very cautious. Because if anything is done to my child, then I have to fight you.
I know.
You know? So
I know.
That's what it really comes down to. Ooh, I like this one. The mom guilt list that we have, being present versus being perfect.
Yes.
They're not going to remember a perfect house, a perfect Christmas tree, perfect gifts.
You don't have to be that. You don't have to be a Pinterest mom.
You don't. Just they want you present. They want you there.
Because that's what at the end of the day, that's what they're going to remember. And I know we've touched this a couple times on the podcast.
So we won't go too in depth with that. But yeah, being present is very, very important. Very important.
Yeah, doing fun things with them. Like, for example, like just today, going to the little gym with Grayson, he was just so excited, and he saw how like silly I was being, and like I was doing all the dances, and he was, I don't know, I know he doesn't understand yet because he's so small, but just seeing his face, like it's almost like he's telling me like, "Wow, mom, like thank you for being here with me." You know what I mean? Like it's like this feeling, and at the end of the day, like that's all they want. They just want to be with you and spend that time with you.
Color with them. That's what they want.
Grayson hates coloring.
Well, right, because he's 18.
He's about to be 18 months in 2 days.
It's fine. He'll start like to color after like 2.
Okay.
Yeah, don't
really. Yeah. Okay. All right. Don't stress.
You get him get his hands dirty with like rice. He'll love that, or with like water.
Oh, he does that all the time. Yeah, he loves.
Yeah, he wants to get down and dirty. I think that's it. That's all that we have on our list.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to share about mom guilt?
I don't think so. I think I got it all out of my system.
Yeah, I think I got it all out of my system too.
I'm just glad we discussed this.
Yeah. I know what I just remembered also last weekend. I did my nails. And I did not feel guilty. I was like, I feel good. I feel happy. I'm going to get time to myself, time with my sister-in-law. Abe's putting the kids to sleep. Like, it's fine. Everything is fine. And I felt good. And then that next morning I went to Gates and I did grocery shopping. So I was like, I'm refilling my cup.
Nice.
I feel good. I feel energized. And like, thank God I did, because like I was on antibiotics and now Cyrilla is sick. So it's like, I'm so glad I like did this.
That is true. That's a good, I like that perspective. Like, I'm glad you, because you're sick now and she's sick. So
and it's funny, last night, we had text your aunt like, hey, can you take care of the kids for like 2 hours since you said you miss them so much? And she was like, yeah, sure. So we did a quick little date. I got dressed quickly, did my makeup quickly, and we enjoyed that like 30 minutes that we were eating a meal together, talking about things that are not about the kids.
Did you go somewhere?
Yeah, we went to this Japanese buffet. It's so good. Like, there's sushi there. They make it fresh for you. It's all the like Japanese meals on the side. It's very small, like the options, but it's so good. I had this like ginger scallion lobster. Oh my gosh, delicious.
That sounds amazing.
There was this like, I think teriyaki, either squid or octopus. That was really good too. So honestly, yesterday I ate a lot of seafood.
I love seafood.
Oh my gosh. You know what we should do? Do you like seafood boils? I make a good seafood boil.
Oh,
yeah. We'll have to like link up and make it together.
We've done one too.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot what I put in it, but it was delicious. We love seafood.
I love it. I made it with lemons, oranges. I think I had to use orange juice. I use a shit ton of like the Creole seasoning.
Oh, yeah, we got to do that.
And I forget what else, but it was really good. I'm really good at making seafood.
Nice. Joel loves that stuff too.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, he does eat seafood. Okay.
He likes, he doesn't like shellfish except for shrimp and crawfish.
Okay.
I love crawfish.
We love crawfish too, but I have no idea where to buy it around here in South Jersey.
It is difficult. It is really difficult to find. We found ours at the Asian market.
Oh, okay. So maybe I should go over there and see if they have.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, we are on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube Music. We have a YouTube channel, Pocket Cast, and iHeartRadio. So give us a listen. Also, please, if you're listening to our episodes, please give us a review, rating. Let us know what you want to hear from us. Let us know what topics, or if you've seen a TikTok video go viral and you want us to talk about it, let us know.
Let us know what you thought about this episode too.
Yes. All right, girls and daddies, whoever is like listening.
Grandmas and teachers and
uncles and tias. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.
Bye, guys.